Before proceeding to the constructions, we will look a few basics about the positioning of the object. When we are dealing with the solids of revolution, then we no need to worry about it. Whereas, when we deal with the polyhedra, selection of proper positioning is most important. Let us discuss them with a pentagonal pyramid. For the position O1 as shown, let us assume that the problem reads that one of its base edge is perpendicular to HP, when the object rests on VP. Then, we will be selecting any of the positions as shown here. Again, the significance of each of these positions can be well understood when the axis is inclined to the plane. During inclination, if the object rests on one of the base corner, with one base edge perpendicular to HP, we will be selecting the first. And, if it rests on the same base edge which is perpendicular to HP, then we'll go for the later. Now the second case comes, that one of its base edge is parallel to HP. If the problem reads this statement, again we have two positions to select upon. If there is a statement, like one of the base edge is parallel to HP and one base corner is nearer to HP, then go the prior one. And, if it reads as one of the base edge is parallel and nearer to HP, go for the later. With this basic understanding, now, we will look into a projection of a hexagonal prism, with its axis, inclined at an angle theta, to the vertical plane. The given problem statement reads: a hexagonal prism of 30 mm side, and axis length 70 mm rests on vertical plane. The axis is inclined at an angle of 40 degrees to VP. Also, it rests on HP, on one of its rectangular faces. Note that the object face rests on horizontal plane. In earlier illustration, we took advantage of no statement being provided about the distance of object from HP. Refer to the previous video. We cannot take that advantages over here. During earlier discussion, we randomly selected the position of the object at some x distance above HP, as shown here. This problem statement reads that the object is inclined at an angle with one base corner lying on the VP. Let me choose the highlighted corner to be placed on VP. Now this object makes an angle of theta, as shown here. We will look into what we are about to project before we go for constructions. Now, this highlighted corner makes a contact with the vertical plane. The axis of the solid makes an angle theta with the vertical plane. In our problem, it is making 40 degrees. Also, the highlighted rectangular face makes contact with the horizontal plane, as mentioned in the problem statement. Let us discuss on the construction. Further,